Monster kill!
Battle begins.
These are most likely, it can be safe lane Night Stalker. They can just pick the lanes deciding where they want to go, right? Most likely you want to put the Razor versus the Pudge, so they're gonna scout that out and try to get it. But they got a really great matchup in the Queen versus the Batrider. She absolutely shits on Batrider, right? And she got some really cool changes with her Aghanims being a lot more utility with the AoE Shadow Strike.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think Liquid are in a very good spot compared to.
Yeah, the matchup is definitely gonna be a very huge role here, as we mentioned earlier in the previous series, where right now your mid lane, if you have a bad matchup, is a lot harder for you to recover. So we're figuring that teams will have to start to pay more attention to getting that favorable matchup, and right now Liquid has the favorable matchup.
Well, finally they are doing a little bit more experimentation, perhaps because their hand was forced with all of the bans. Let's see how it goes down. Game number 2 of Liquid versus Fnatic with Cap and SVG.
And we're now in a situation where Liquid kind of must win. I mean, they've already lost against OG. If they experience another series loss, this time against Fnatic, chances of them being bottom 2 in their group seem pretty high.
Maybe that's exactly where they went.
Back
against the wall. That's when they're going to show up. New patch, new motivation. You saw Blitz shaking. Maybe they're making a deal for next year. Who knows? But
yeah, when Matama Man can't play Dota.
He'll play remote from the military. There's always possibilities. It's the future, future of age of technology.
I mean, considering the current performance by Team Liquid and actually past performance, I'm not sure if I would be prolonging any contracts just yet.
All right, well, Cap's just going in today. I'm a bit more biased, I hope when darkest.
Yes.
Right before the dawn. Sometimes it's dark for a long time, so you never know. But
yeah, we'll see how long this darkness goes.
He's going to bring it this game.
They are. Maybe the darkness is actually their ally here, as they were going to be playing a Matamba Man Night Stalker.
How'd you like that transition?
And Zai is going to be playing the off-lane Razor in this situation. And we heard Palos apparently is a bit of a Pudge spammer.
That is what 3437 said to me backstage. He said, Palos Pudge is the best in the world. If you disagree with that, come fight me. That is what he said. So look for the post his Twitter or whatever he wants to that.
Yeah. Anybody looking to fight 343?
I trust him on it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, you just didn't want to get into a...
Completely unpredictable. Completely unhinged. We've all seen so. For sure. Not a man I want to engage us with, but we'll see if he's right this game. Palos Pudge, it is bronze. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to, it could mean anything, but he could have...
Yeah, I thought he was a spammer. That's not some spammer numbers. All right, Palos, first hook of the game. It's guaranteed. You cannot miss this one. Body blocking, body blocking, body blocking. Boxy puts himself in a corner, throws out a Fisher, but first blood goes to Jab.
All right, I think Armel was looking for that one. Yeah, they'll take it. They'll take it. Some early flesh heap retroactive, and nice start here for Fnatic. I was gonna say this Batrider pick, it's not the most straightforward back game. The NS vision during night times, this Queen of Pain can make his life hard. We'll see if Liquid goes for the lane swap, which is exactly what it looks like they're going for, sending Matu mid, sending Mickey versus Queen of Pain. So Jab's game might be pretty hard at this matchup and using him, but Blood Gold. The bank changes a lot, can propel him towards a fast bottle or boots here. Very nice start.
Yeah. It's got both queued up, so we'll see what he opts for. We are going to have the 2-2 split on the bounty rune.
That's it. I like Liquid's position in this game a lot more. They're not as much on some timer where the late game just is too hard for their course to play. They have a very strong tri-core in terms of the scale. They can prolong the game. Coddle. What is Fnatic's early objective taking? Nothing, right? Are they doing Roshan or taking towers in this game? Absolutely. Time. It's all some banking on maybe getting to that Armel level 30 puck again, run it back. I mean, that's maybe one of their best timings is this late game Pudge and Puck just going ham. Another hook bottom as Liquid sends Zai on a little running mission.
Yeah,
Matama's chasing Armel. What is going on?
They had all 3 cores of Liquid sitting around mid to make sure they got the right lane set up. So Fnatic showed their side lanes, and Matama Man, I think on his way up, runs into Armel and basically just fought him. He said, okay, if you're trying to swap back to mid, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm just going to fight you. I'm literally going to follow you wherever you go. And Armel was like, fine, I'll give up. I'll acquiesce. We'll go ahead and have a lane against you. And then trying to nice hook once again. Set up by inch slow.
combo to use. This has to be sad for Armel. He has to be the ultimate loser in all of this exchange. I think Matumba's happy to run around a little bit to force the lane matchup because he's a Night Stalker, you know? He'll get to the nighttime, he'll have the coddle, the chakram. Maybe he's going to buy the Ags. It did get buffed. It's a full second stun now.
Yeah, that was...
So...
Was it 0.25 seconds?
0.2? Close enough, we'll give it to you. So, I mean, throw out 2 of those, it's 2 seconds to stun. It's a pretty nice combo. So he's just happy to get to that one item and be super impactful for that time, whereas I don't think Puck is a hero you want to have slowed down on this meta, and I really think it's a hero you don't want to split XP on. Like, side lane Puck is just a vastly different mid lane Puck because you don't have that level advantage. Go and coil people like last game. He coiled both side lanes, he got runes, he was super high level, and those levels ended up mattering as those fights went later on.
Also, a lot of those kills...
All right, though.
Wow! Jabs? What? Hello?
First blood gold.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Isn't this a matchup that Quap's supposed to win?
Yeah, but Jabs just... He got bottled so fast. He's able to fuse the extra regen, slightly more XP. Takes the flame break point. Maybe Mickey wasn't expecting it.
Mickey had a lot of stacks on him, yeah.
Yeah. Obliterated.
Yeah.
Probably just wasn't expecting that flame break, but that is one of the ways you can play this matchup. So what I was saying is Armel's going to be sad here, but I think Jabs is maybe taking the vote of confidence for the team and saying, yo, I'm going to destroy this guy with the gold. Play the one-on-one. Play mid. You guys play everything.
That's true. Jabs is one of the most versatile players in Dota history.
Go back to Miz.
Beating out Mickey, that's for certain. It's got to feel pretty good for Fnatic. Apparently, you've got 2 different players who can lane. Okay.
Yeah, I still can't believe that. Well, that game won with the base damage discrepancy. But obviously, Mickey had a tremendous early game that game. Pudge. I mean, he was off to a really good start in that game. This is another hero with Queen of Pain that I wouldn't be surprised to see this hero go more towards that playstyle. The removal of the small camp, towards having less gold. I can see this hero come back just being kind of like the go around the map, kill assassin type style. Which seems to fit Mickey. I mean, I feel like that's what he likes to do.
Yeah,
His
sure.
best hero to me is Tiny, right? When this guy's on Tiny, he can just run around, slay people, slay all day. Gets in the zone. It's I think it's a style that's good for Liquid. I even prefer when Zai farms a bit more on this team.
Yeah.
Let Mickey be the playmaker. Let Zai and Matumba be your 2 pillars of scalability, you know? I feel like sometimes Zai's almost too sacrificial. I mean, he's Zai. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna... But that's why I'm saying this game...
The blink is back up. I'm not sure if Jabs realizes that one. He goes for a deep dive. Mickey, though, maybe turning and fighting was not the best idea. He offers the hand, and he does manage to get the kill first. So Jabs will get the experience. Mickey also misses out on all of this creep wave that's pushing in, including the flag bearer creep. There goes that double.
A little bit. I mean, he did get the tip though.
All important to get the tip. I mean, you don't even keep the currency. It's a private game. Impact move. The high 5.
I thought it was gonna be the tip. Maybe high 5 the tower afterwards, you know. Little mint never hurts.
This lane is not going nearly as well as I thought it would. I mean, it's Razor against a melee core, but Palos is actually super far in.
The best Pudge in the world.
That's true.
Number 2, they did a very nice job of hitting the early hooks. Like, Shaker is not the strongest.
Yeah.
You'll get some fissures in a Link, but you can't really man up on Pudge. Whenever the Link's down, this Razor did get nerfed as well, right? Lower move speed, lower Link. It's going to hurt a little bit on the overall in the course of the lane. Pudge has super high base damage, so he's pretty happy to just CS here as long as he's not getting destroyed HP-wise. And some extra ice armor on top from the Enchantress, some creeper there. Yeah, they're doing very well in this lane.
Really used the silence to get some extra damage onto Armel. And we were watching that support fight. Really didn't think anything would come of it, but
a tower suicide.
He
Still go to the Enchantress gold. Boots for him. Looking for the mid-roam 6-minute rune. Will be invisibility for Jab. No one on him.
Yeah, considering the fact that Mickey still isn't 6.
3 heroes mid with the catapult here. Very strong pressure point. Liquid does not have a lot of
he pushed him away. I don't think he got the bottle refill. Oh, no, he did. He barely got the bottle refill in. That would have been hilarious if that push away was enough time for the bottle refill to be...
It's going to force Insania to come here with the refill. Need the extra spell. Still going to lose half their tower here. Ag bear creep.
With 2 allies around.
Adding up.
Gold. That's going to be the true 5 stacking the flag.
What if you enchant your...
I don't think it can be grabbed.
As a gesture of goodwill.
I'm pretty sure that was in the notes, that it can't be changed anyway. Zai
bottom.
does get a healthy amount of damage, but pulled back to the hands of Palos. Palos is going to get stunned up, though, and Zai might just be able to keep his distance here. As Jab's going to have to right-click him down to be able to get the kill, but Zai's not dead yet. Finally gets it, but obviously a great trade-off for Liquid as they brought just simply more heroes to this fight. You could see what Fnatic is getting turned, though. Mid-tower, maybe.
Armel's here, back to mid lane. Says, it is mine after all, sir.
Home sweet home.
Trying to get some tower damage. Both supports back to mid. Very nice for Mickey to get some of those kills. It'll push him back in this game very nicely. Exactly what he was looking for. Now Palos gonna get forced up the top. Looking for the NS with the snowball.
Doesn't have the mana for Darkness. As long as he doesn't get hooked. Fine. He is going to be going for an armlet build. Zai going to be doped by Jabs. And Jabs, you know, you like Fnatic. They've got some attitude in this match. I like it.
Nope. Dropping some napalms.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the best start I've seen for Jabs in a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like usually, I mean, even last game, the Veno game, he had a decent start. He's been rocking these early games, which is good because he's basically one of their biggest shot callers, right?
Yeah.
Not the biggest. So anytime your big shot caller gets off to a good start, he's feeling the good flow of the game. He's got some first blood. He's got a couple core kills. He's full TP. He's gonna set a good vibe for the team. Gonna have some good one. Definitely feeling himself. Already rotating back to mid. Coil up.
Coil instant gets broken. Can he blink away before the snowball hits? The snowball does land. The blink goes out through, but the flame break is taking him down, and they're going to catch him eventually here. Corralled into a corner, and Boxy can do nothing to save him. Mid tower will be taken. Fnatic exercising a full movement of the team to ensure that early objective.
Flag bearer creep helping out, of course, and Arcane Rune for Armel there as well. So another coil up in 26. Very good value for higher exchange. Now this is a Queen of Pain who's just kind of sad, right? No mid tower so early.
Did they get the silence in time? Armel is going to jump away here. The snowball will buy the Tusk a bit of time. He's get pulled back into an area that he doesn't want to be. Still though, if Darkness is going to be used and that's all they get out of it, I feel like Fnatic are pretty happy. They just saw 4 heroes, a big ultimate used.
But didn't even activate his arm.
Ooh, flame break into the lasso. Nice combination. They do have the rest of the Darkness going out though, so Boxy's definitely dead, but can Matumman get the kill before the TP out? Oh, it was enough damage. The creeps help him get the kill.
Very big kill to get there on the back of that Darkness.
Yeah.
Jabs got out there. That is a huge swing in terms of momentum in this game. Matamba getting to clean that up. And again, Matamba is kind of the backbone of this draft. I mean, it was first phase, but when you coddle NS like this, you're sending a message, right? We want to get this NS going. We want to get to an Ag, start chockering him up at some point. With Mickey start, again, another coil.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Mickey's going to be the backbone. If does have enough tankiness, thanks to the raindrops and the strength treads that he had, and full magic wand. He definitely planned to be gone on that.
Just getting beat up, man.
Yeah.
Co-op's a hero you ideally want to have aggressive momentum going for you, not just bailing her out of tough spots. Both Zai and Mickey off to suboptimal starts and they won here. That said, again, this is a Liquid lineup where their scalability is a lot better than last game. As long as they can take some good fights on the back of this Night Stalker, another kill on Jabs would be huge. He has so much momentum going for Fnatic in this game. Early bots on this Bat Rider. Liquid has to think about not getting outnumbered, especially during daytime when darkness is...
I always feel like that's a nice test. A 2-game series is Z Boxy. Nice Fisher or Snowball pickup there from DJ. That was range. Get the kill and should be able to force the tower. It's last game, you know, Fnatic, they had the better late game. I mean, you pointed it out pretty early that they were just gonna scale out of control when they get this Bloodseeker and Puck to those high. And now this game, it's Fnatic. They're the ones who have the pressure on them to control the early game and end it before their timing. So
yeah, or at least get enough map control going in. There's that jabs death.
Ooh, Matuma Man takes a lot of damage in the last few ticks of Firefly, but you get the kill on the Batrider without exchanging anything.
That's just a forced go. Like, I think Jabs needs to map. Nobody's top, nobody's mid. They're taking a tower top. He could just farm all his jungle back here, still have the bots up. I think it's just an unnecessary kill go from him, and it's going to cost Fnatic a lot of momentum because now Liquid gets the opening, right?
Yeah.
They get the smoke opportunity. They have this swap with the Chakra Mana behind her. I don't know if this one's going to connect.
Yeah, this doesn't look...
But it is time for Matuma to farm. Again, this is the downtime for the night. Time, no ult. Now his ult's back up. Jab's missing a little bit of his window. Bot's top.
Earshaker has the cast range. Yeah.
Scanning.
Mana.
Oh, okay. That one's
Also
much
pretty
better.
nice for him. Means he can farm up waves and creep.
Yeah, yeah.
Cult, Hazel. You would know all that. You're called a talent to cult.
Well, that's been paying off lately, but... There, let's just say there have been 3,000 net worth lead for, well, now 4,000 for Fnatic. So they certainly have hit their timing pretty nicely, taken control of the game. You can feel with the early towers they've got just better map control. So if things just kind of stay the way they are, they're going to continue to grow that net worth.
Use the space. That's the name of the game for Fnatic right now. They can get more out of the map in the next 5 minutes or so. Get Pudge to his next item. Get Bat to closing in on this BKB. Let Armel catch up on levels. Their heroes can use the space very well between the Puck and Bat. Even Enchantress just farming out some waves could John Well get to some nice items this game. Really annoying. Just Matuma wanting to use his strength here.
Liquid wants to catch something, but maybe it's too far away. Jabs goes to the TP out after the Void was used. Nobody else is nearby from the side of Liquid.
Back to this game, huh?
They're not going to get anything out of this, are they? I mean, Genwell, if they go on him, they void him, they'll probably just TP out. Matuma Man's not going to make the same.
Lesson.
Pops it down. That's because Mickey's in range. That presumably they should have enough to burst him down if he did go for the TP out.
So much time for all of these Fnatic cores.
Another darkness used with really not much gain for Liquid. It is going to be that second nighttime. That's a really good time for Night Stalker. Got his first round of items. I feel like it's the first nighttime where he's super active.
Definitely gonna want to. They're gonna lose too much map control.
They're gonna dive in deep for the Earthshaker kill. Gets the Echo Slam out, a ton of damage onto Armel, but he has already jumped away. Mickey wasn't able to hit that one. Palace on the side actually hits a hook, but he's kind of alone here unless Amar's gonna come back in. Sai starts draining away some of that damage, but with the magic coming in, both the Rot and Jabs' damage do get that kill on the Razor.
Using downtime for this NS.
Yep.
Very nice read by Palos. Gets that core kill in the end, pushing Zai down even farther. 0-3. Very rough game for him. It's going to be a hard uphill battle. During all of that sequence, Palos took the bottom tier 1 as well. So all 3 tier 1s down for Liquid.
Palos got another one. Fortunately, Insania has his own defense mechanism. Back there, the blank.
No, I thought Mickey's pudge from last got some extra girth.
Does.
Pounding it back.
Those look feels extra lengthy too. He's hitting all of them right. Aghanim Scepter coming in soon. I wonder if the Night Stalker, if he's gonna go with a shard. You know, it's kind of like a pseudo Midas.
He has a flying out.
About it.
Yeah, I mean, this shard's good. It's risen in popularity a lot. Keeps you on the map. The heal is absolutely significant. Of course, you have the extra utility versus anything that uses a creep, which in this Enchantress, you eat the Ench creep in a fight.
I'm just gonna say I said
like
this a
cheese.
year ago. This shard is the.
All right, you also said a bunch of other crap that made no sense. So
Yeah, but
boy
you're
who
gonna be
cries
right
Night Stalker
eventually.
shard, and what is this? Right, Fnatic want to defend the tower.
Yeah, this is going to be the second nighttime, but they still want to be able to fight. They've gotten the opening onto Mickey. Nice Fisher's going to be able to delay a lot of this damage, but he just can't get away. Snowball, Hoyle, everything being used to prevent this Queen of Pain from getting out. Now the shard doesn't quite grab. Well, it kind of blocks in Insania a little bit. They've already got some of the sticky napalm. Matuma Man's going to go back in. He's got the silence onto the Batrider and the Tusk, so no saves available whatsoever, and both of them are dead to rights. Zai's going to keep moving forward for the extra kill onto the Enchantress, perhaps. Snowball. Well, it buys a little bit of time, but Insania somehow gets the double kill. And now the Enchantress. I'm surprised anybody's still here. Palos is still here as well.
They all
Liquid's
TP'd
gonna
in.
run down everybody.
Overextension by Fnatic on the back of that fight. Not respecting the strength of this Night Stalker during nighttime, especially if they have no lasso to control him. Kind of comes, and no coil, right? I mean, they blew all their big stuns on this Quap.
Yeah.
Huge amount of gold influx for this Razor especially. Gotta push him to the beat. A Razor who is super struggling. Trying to make
Foxy
something happen.
has the one, charges. Jabs has to go back in for the kill. Echo Slam attempted. Oh no, you hate to see it. But at least the fact that he
It
pulled in
missed.
Jabs deeper does mean that he ends up trading out his life. So Foxy's probably still happy with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, they just gave Mickey a huge kill on the back of that. Revenge for bottom.
He was so close to his Blink Dagger though, at the same time, so.
Good enough. Good enough.
Tumbler toy, okay. You know, that sticky napalm was probably preventing tumbler toy action too. Now that it does damage.
It's true.
Zai is dead.
Suit dead. Remember mid.
Blink away in a second. Palos chasing after him, but there are plenty of stuns to
Jabs
slow him
in.
down.
I mean, this is how Fnatic wants to play the game. Want to split Liquid up and then let this bad bot's puck pickoff go to work. Don't give Liquid this big 5-on-5 group up with the Echo Slam with Quappled, NS during. They can get these small skirmishes going. Every time it happens, Fnatic's super happy. They just careful of the overextension, right? Once you start to overextend, you clump into Fnatic's AoE, or into Liquid's AoE. It gets very scary. You gotta be disciplined. Which I don't know. Jabs. I don't know if discipline comes to mind when I think of Jab's gameplay.
Yeah, it feels like a little bit more YOLO style for sure.
It's his own style. Yeah. It's not bad. It's all about how you use it. He's definitely created a lot of chaos this game. You know, the early lane swap, the first blood.
Armel, that's a really big kill. They've got the Fissure, or do they have the Fissure? Yeah, they've got it. Stops the team. That's a dominating streak. Big pickup. Same time they do kill Insania. We saw Insania actually had a lot of gold stacked up in the bank. This time around, he's not going the Will-O-Wisp, which I think you're a fan of. It's like Scythe of Ice is the better item.
I feel like this Coddle Axe is it's not the impact you need. It feels nice, but then you look at it and you're like, did it really do that much or just looked pretty? Sometimes it's great. I think last game it was okay, but that item like Hex or Orchid or something like this is super impactful, right?
Yeah, and
You hit
particularly effective against the puck at the timing that we're going to see it at.
You're going to force something out of him, which Armel's thinking about BKB in early in this game. Probably has to go versus Night Stalker Shaker anyway. So Armel's not going to be able to itemize as aggressively as he wants. And early Roche attempt during nighttime too.
Yeah, I think the other option we've seen is Ghost Scepter, early Ghost Scepters. On like Storm Spirits and stuff against. The Blink Dagger is online for Liquid, and the nighttime is fading away, but it seems they either don't know or don't feel like contesting this Roche.
Nice Roche from Fnatic. Again, I think their lineup is kind of weak in these objective-taking scenarios. Pudge with the new dagger. Extra right-click in there. I don't think he minds sacrificing a little HP. He's got a little to spare.
That's true.
Zania's still trying to rat. These extra kills add up. And Blink on DJ. Be happy to collect some extra gold here.
Yeah, they got him.
No Flesh Heap though. I don't know about that one. I think you wait. You know, let him lumber over.
Stalled out the kill a little bit longer.
That's where you ping your Flesh.
Yeah. Once he has BKB on that Pudge, there's nothing stopping him.
Jabs lasso bottom. He killed by
Oh
Ivan
no!
Storm.
The BKB goes off from Zai. I mean, he rushed that one, even if he was having a little bit of a slow game. He was gonna get it eventually, and it seems like Jabs was not ready for it. Oh, nice dodge there. Double coil, the silence is there. Oh no, the puck. Armel, this is not the same game as last one. You cannot just YOLO out like you did. He was outplaying everybody on Liquid in game one, but this time there are better answers to him.
Fnatic in trouble here. Oh, mana on Palos. He has Aegis. Matumba's an absolute monster.
They're going to get run down one by one again. Tries to prevent them from chasing down Palos to blink away. DJ's actually maybe fine here, but it's going to be Palos who's left down.
Still like 10 seconds left on Darkness. Buyback from John Well to try and deter the tide.
Go for the hook. Ah, try, good try.
Short. Life's like cap. Insania did commit for this Hex here. Picking up the Mystic Staff. He is committed. That's an expensive item. We'll see if it pays off. You know, a hook.
Oh, okay. Echo, do they have the burst for it? Yeah, they've got him. Jabs. Baited out by Mickey. And Boxy claims his head. And looks like maybe DJ is going to be able to get the return kill.
And the blink.
No, the blink away just before the Shadow Strike. Either way, Genwell, that probably best not to pursue. Same time, they got the kill on Zai.
Yep,
So
beautiful hook. Palos reels him in. Flesh Heap, Razor down. Again, these small skirmishes across the map, I do think they favor Fnatic, especially during the daytime. Again, you'd rather have Jabs live there, but if we've learned anything about Fnatic, Jabs going down often mean you're going to free.
he's just starting something. Whatever it is, once it.
This man hits the dance floor. Also interesting to see Matumba just go BK over that Axe Rush when he had Coddle. Because when I think of Coddle NS, I think of boom, boom.
Double void.
Hit him with the double void, it got buffed. You know, we're gonna do it, you know, if it doesn't work out, you did the patch notes. So it's interesting to see Matumba just go more of this right-click care build. I mean, it's been working out for him. Pretty much been untouched this game. He just gets in there, gets on top of Armel. He's gonna make his life miserable until he has BK himself. Rushing here. Still a ways away. Next couple uses of Darkness, critical for Liquid here to make map control. Where are the towers? They're all gone. We're looking at 23 minutes, and they have one tier 2 bottom. Probably the least influential tower for Dire.
And they haven't taken any towers themselves. Tier 1 mid still up. They've took away the tier 1 safe lane tower, but that was gonna happen eventually.
Jay. And then of last game, breaking smokes with the high ground ward.
Breaks the smoke, blinks away. Oh, they still managed to catch Armel though. And that orb is gonna be in the wrong place. It's
Great.
right into the open arms of Matumba Man's Night Stalker.
Clutches of the bat. Welcome home, brother.
And he's gonna use the extra darkness damage to just backdoor the tower. Why not?
Chunks it pretty fast. Got the Brigand's Blade on top. I mean, this Night Stalker, he hurts, man. And they don't have the best answers for him. Not it's an anti-Night Stalker. You get the lasso, you're pretty happy you have Dismember. That's about it. There's not much doing anything to him. There's no real physical scale coming out from Fnatic, so again, Matumba going for the BKB. Like feels like a god.
Back inside the game, looks like Palos has jumped Insania in the mid lane while the rest of Liquid still showing themselves.
Just looking at the neutral items for Fnatic. You know, they don't have the physical damage, but they do have Grove Bow on Bat. I would give it to the Enchantress, but, you know, to each their own. And it's just funny to see DJ with a Brigand's Blade and Palos with this dagger. Like, they're trying to get any sort of extra physical right-click in that they can.
Yeah.
Not exactly the most conventional items you usually heroes. Might do some work, though. Yeah, of course, the Specialist are... That works.
Yeah. Could be.
KB for Palos picked up. Huge item for him. Really Pudge's peak for the next minute. Insanely strong. If he can just blink BKB in, dismember one of these strong cores for Liquid, they would love to get this Night Stalker before his BKB is off, or the Razor, for example. They'll take pretty much anything.
Might just be taking Insania.
He does have Hex. This is a strong Coddle if he gets his spells off. Not if he gets jumped. Beautiful ward for Fnatic here.
Jumping forward, spotting him, coil, and hook back.
Does Matumba want to take the fight here, 4v5?
You have a nice Fissure setup here, but it looks like Liquid are going to call it quits. Jabs, he's not going to let him get away so easily. In fact, Zai, he's going to make the call to perhaps go back in. He's got his BKB. He's going to be lassoed up, but he's already got his combination off. So Jabs is going to sticky situation. Going to need a force staff out with a void. Will cut him down. Palos pops his BKB, goes for the dismember onto the Razor, but they do have that ultimate going to town. He's losing his armor. The Night Stalker's killing him fast, and Zai will not survive. It looks like that last hit from Jane will finish him off, but it's still Liquid easily winning that fight as Fnatic once again chasing into Liquid, and Liquid making the right read. They turn.
They even almost got the puck on the backside with the Echo. That's what was happening lower in that fight. This NS runs in BKB. No one's man fighting him. No one has the damage. Even that Razor BKB, he's alive for so long. You're lassoing him. You're trying to play this game where you lasso him before he BKBs. He dies. If he gets it off, he's immortal. I really think Fnatic should be recognizing they need to kite these fights out longer, try and prolong, get the BKBs down, then re-engage with the bad Pudge. If you just run into the BKBs and try and take the man fight, Matuma's going to punch you into the next game here, like, way too strong.
He's hitting for 200 damage without the arm on. He's got that 35 Dark Ascension damage as well. He'll soon have the level 20 talent, the 20 strength is assume what he's for.
Razor lives a long time. It helps him too. More Eye of the Storm procs off. You're just reducing the armor, amping it up for his Quap, and it's not going to come in.
Look at him, full defensive kit. Rushed the BKB, now has a Lincoln second item.
I think it makes sense. Just stay alive for now, and you're going to win the fights. Let your right clicks do the work. Gabs. I want to let his pedal put off the pedal here.
Liquid stay pretty grouped up, give no opening.
Liquid just wants to.
Yeah,
I don't think they have
not
to do
spawning
anything
fast
crazy.
enough.
Just play around your wards, play for Roshan, abuse the nighttime, abuse the darkness. They have a gem on Matumba too. Purchased it, get Titan Sliver, absolute monster. Won't give Fnatic any free initiation, and very confident taking the fights time of the game.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I like the early gem pickup, the Night Stalker.
Oh yeah, that feels good.
And it's just gonna make. You were talking about how Jabs' life is. It's gonna be hard to get these kind of initiations, especially against Night. But if you take away all the enemy vision with this gem,
Is under attack.
Jabs, I don't know how he finds it.
I like how Liquid's playing this game. Just itemize and play around this Night Stalker killing them all. They have no answer to this hero part of the game. Like, absolutely none, unless somehow the fight gets dragged out and he has no BKB. Pudge eats for a full duration. I mean, good luck finding that scenario during nighttime or runs in Dark Ascension. That's the trouble Fnatic's facing.
Smoke back the other direction after they just cleared out the right side of the map. They sweep over to the left. That is where Fnatic is. Their smoke is going to break on Jet. Absolutely spot him. Oh, and he instantly gets Sight the Vice. The hook
Beautiful
back,
hex.
but it's not going to be enough to save him. Palos now has to pop his BKB to try and stay alive, but he's not able to TP out. He's going to be run down by this Night Stalker and Razor and burst it apart as the pure damage comes out from Mickey to eliminate not just the Pudge, but the pickup on the Enchantress as well.
Push him
3
into
dead,
their claws.
straight into Roshan.
3 dead. They want 4 dead. Matumba says, your base is not safe, sir. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know.
Yeah. It's just, so I'm just warning you. I could kill you if I wanted you, but I want to kill Roshan instead.
Calling off a pit bull. Back. Come to Roche. You don't need to do it, son. They
Lock those jaws
I mean,
onto this big rock monster.
Once they let this
instead.
Night Stalker off the leash, man, there is no answer for him. That was a
When
beautiful
will there
hex.
be an answer for him? You say there's no answer to him right now, the implication being there's an answer later, right? Right?
Yeah, I mean, have to lasso him before BKB, I guess? I don't know.
Hey, they got the shard on the Zai. That's a pretty cool one. Like, I feel like this has been kind of underrated, but it also got buffed up in the last patch, so.
Sure, 3 targets now. It's a decent slow, decent duration. Very decent chance to proc. Maybe this isn't the most amazing game for it in terms of people, you know, hacking you or you getting focused, but
Well, I mean, he has been focused, I feel like. Or
That
at least
is
he's
true.
trying to make himself the focus, right?
I guess it's also an argument of everybody else has shard except for Coddle, and
Yeah, that might be.
it's not a lot you need to recall at this point. Liquid is very happy with their position. Now it's about just closing out the map a little bit, maybe taking proper fights on your vision around some 2. Don't let this Night Stalker get jumped, right? That's the only way I see Liquid. They jump this Night Stalker off the back of a smoke on Crazy Ward. If you're the Quap here with the Aegis, if you're the Razor with the Lincolns, your job is to run in, see everything, or, you know, Matumba Dark Ascends did all himself. Yeah, there's still no answer for BKBs on Liquid. There is no physical that really is ever going to come out in this game.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a Pudge, Bat Rider, Puck cores.
Yeah.
You kind of just got magic, magic, and magic.
It's not happening. So Fnatic needs to dodge, and they need to dodge real well.
Palos may not be able to dodge far enough. The Force Staff gives him to the other side of the Fissure, but they're still going to keep chasing all the way to Tier 3s, pulling them back in deep, deep, deep. They got the kill on the Pudge, though, and it looks like they're going to be able to get out. Is that a problem? Well, maybe. Zai slowed down a bit, but Fnatic, can you not win a fight around your Tier 3? Probably not without their carry. They hold him here. They keep him here a little bit longer. Coil breaks off of that push. Nicely done. They get the Razor kill in return. Boxy went in. Boxy goes down.
Wrong direction.
What?
He was looking for the Echo. I think he got like pushed on the other side of the barracks. Otherwise, he was looking for the 3-man Echo there. Still, daytime was coming up. I don't think Matu wants to take that fight. No BKB on his NS. Razor's dead. Rest of Liquid lucky to get out there. Some miscommunication on the back end.
That was cute. Jabs, he forced out the Tusk forward to try and get as close as possible for the snowball stun. Wasn't enough.
See a type of fight like that where if Liquid overextends, their Bs are down. It's a very different engagement. Yeah. They need to maximize these B durations to get a lot of it. Probably also not the best area for them to fight in, you know? Tier 3 in the days. Maybe skipping a little bit of steps here. I can understand wanting to use your strength. The Pudge kill is great. I mean, you get the Pudge kill, you get out, you're really happy. DJ did a tremendous job of locking them in. Put them in the cage, force the brawl. That's the best thing DJ can do. In some ways, I think he might be the saving grace for Fnatic going down the line here. Because he has this punch, he has shards, he has snowball. All these spells can stall the fight, right? You can stall a BKB NS running in, potentially. You can shard the Razor off. You can waste some of their BKB duration. That's the best thing DJ can do in this. Get his cores into a position where suddenly their spells can go to work. Pudge can still do a lot of damage. You can't underestimate how fast this hero kills you. Assuming he can sit there, not get destroyed.
Can Fnatic win the same fight that is not underneath Liquid? They were smoked out and they were running out. I'm surprised they stopped at all. They've got the Aegis. I thought surely just we're going to run straight into the triangle, just force any fight at this point, especially with nighttime close. Pretty much got the darkness into nighttime vision right now. You see Palos. Liquid a bit hesitant.
Don't have the smokes. All out or not on the heroes. Yeah, that can't, but he helped feel like they lost some of this Aegis value here. I mean, there's not a lot to punch through the Aegis for. You have to commit a lasso or dismember coil to kill these Liquid cores. Should set up a decent fight for you. Maybe Liquid's just happy to keep farming. Wait till the next nighttime here. 5 minutes away, but of course, I mean, spawning now, but of course you have Dark Ascension. Try and take that aggressive fight if they wanted to.
Yeah.
It's a bit easier now, though. You have the night vision. Poke into the areas. Maybe Matumba feels comfortable. You're also not really getting outscaled in the first picture. I mean, Quap is an insane late game hero. Game Talons with the Lincolns. Damage you do. Night Stalker late game. Probably one of the most powerful heroes in the game. Vision. Working towards the Assault Cuirass. So I don't think Liquid's in a rush. I agree. Being able to use that Aegis would have been nice. Now, Palos did get up to Shivas here. Against some more tankability to stall out the fight. That's the name of the game, unless Jabs finds some crazy good jump.
Smoke on smoke action.
They
see each other. Zai barreling on in, trying to stop any blinks away. Matumba Man also popping that darkness and is going to be able to catch up here, almost catching the puck, but he phase shifts before the silence nicks him and should be able to jaunt away to his orbs. They're obviously leaving the Enchantress just behind. It's just a question of the rest of Fnatic can get out. Matuma, he's got another blink up. He can keep up with this puck to some degree. TP to the outpost. Oh, he got a bash. BKB goes off from Armel to be able to stop the scythe, and the coil will help him get a little bit more distance. A blink away, TP out. They spot him, but they do not have the stun, and Mickey did not have the damage.
Little too late. Nice kill attempt there from Liquid. Use that outpost teleport to come a little bit sooner. He would have caught him. Nice idea from Insania. Still Fnatic is escaping from that Ascension, and suddenly no Dark Ascension for this fight.
Mickey, he jumps in with his Shivas. Palos has his own, and he gets a really nice hook onto Boxy. Zai, though, does get a distance away, and has already stolen some damage while the puck falls in the background. They're keeping this Pudge nicely kited out, and Zai lives. I thought he was going to die to the rot and give up his life, but no, he lives through it all. 2 cores down on the side of Fnatic, and Liquid can just full charge through some buildings now.
Knows his limit.
So.
That was the lasso pre-BKB on Razor. That's the ideal dream scenario. The chain stun just not there. Shaker interrupting it. Tuma comes in with the bashes. Now Liquid in a situation where they can force buybacks out of Fnatic. He'll do exactly that.
They just overextend again, diving in too deep. The shard is perfectly placed to get 2 core kills. Sure, it was a buyback on Armel, but well worth it for Fnatic.
I mean, these upkill fights are just disastrous for Liquid every time. The shards were absolutely amazing from DJ. Was that a fight they had to force like that with no BKBs on their cores?
I'm gonna say no.
Tend to agree. They do get this puck buyback, but
say there was nothing needed about that.
It was a little too anxious.
And now Zai.
He has no BKB either. 10 seconds.
Get caught. Stuck in the coil. Nowhere he can go to.
Whittling him down.
I mean, Liquid
might live. BKB coming up.
No, DJ's gonna catch him. He's gonna make sure. Oh, never mind. The Echo Slam turnaround from Boxy. Nets 2. Zai, his BKB's gonna run out though, and they will still get this kill. And now Boxy's gonna be caught as well. No point in unlocking that Aeon disc. There's no escaping this Pudge.
Buyback for Armel though. 100 seconds on the sideline. At least you're getting something out of what was gonna turn into a full abomination of a map for Liquid there. You have to be thinking about this next Roshan. These are not the fights you want to throw either, because you need these Roshans to end the game, right? This is what propels you to that late game scenario where you have the net worth to jam down the opponent's throat. Sure, Fnatic doesn't have the physical damage to pierce the BKBs, but in an ultra late game scenario, 50 minutes, 60 minutes, that's usually where spells reign supreme.
Almost catching jabs, but in the middle of the trees, good spot for him. They pop the Ascension to see if they can find anybody else.
No teleport on Palos.
Uh-oh.
And they saw him.
Oh no!
Little game of Hunt the Pudge.
You spot him.
Not a hard target to find, I guess.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Hard to miss that guy.
Yeah, they crouch down in the trees, you know. If I don't move, they won't see me.
It's like Shaq hiding behind the tree, you know. All right, well, Roshan time, I guess, for Liquid.
Huge kill for them.
Yeah.
Now this Roshan's opened up. Absolutely no contest from Fnatic here. This is Refresher Shard. Snag that. Pretty good on a lot of these Liquid heroes, to be honest.
Man, it is. Got a Razor, Quap, Night Stalker. Each of them have an argument for it.
Give Aegis to Quap, Shard to Night Stalker? I feel like Night Stalker just wants spells.
Apparently not.
Razor. All right.
Goes to Razor.
The world's their oyster here, man. All their heroes use all of this stuff amazing. All up, and once more, Liquid in a pretty dominant position here in terms of the team. As long as they don't get jumped, and I guess as long as they don't get, you know, shard blocked behind tier 4s, should go pretty decently.
The nice guy that Zai is, weigh the cheese.
You know, I'm looking at this Quap. He's got a Spell Prism. He takes this -2 second blink. His blink with Arcane Rune. That sounds pretty ham.
That's just ridiculous.
That sounds pretty fun. You just keep blinking on a guy, deal the shard damage.
Yeah. Keep him silenced all the time.
throw an Octarine on here too. 1 second blink. Think about the memes. Think about the lasso. They found Matu, no BKB.
And he doesn't have the Aegis either. Palos coming in with the Dismember. He did get off the BKB, so he's not taking a whole lot of damage, and Matumman is going to use the Ascension to be able to get away. At the same time, they got the Fissure onto Jabs, quickly eliminate him, and now look to be able to chase down these heroes. Zai, once Palos, they've slowed him down. The Armel went in. Hook grabs the Night Stalker. A beautiful one from Palos that gets the kill on the carry. A beautiful pickup, but Zai is still undeterred. He's going to pop that Refresher Shard and go for Palos. Underneath the tier 3s, they dive again and again. Liquid are not to be stopped, it seems. No matter how many times this goes wrong for them, they keep doing it.
Is there another shard to somehow salvage this fight?
Oh, Zai, stop it. I feel like he's tempting fate at this point in time. Okay, the Echo Slam catches Armel in the end. Attempted to go for the snowball save. DJ misses out on that one. And jumping past the tier 4s now. The silence stopping Palos in his tracks from being able to get off a Dismember. Nice hook back though into Boxy. He does have the Aeon Disc if he wants to pop
all
it.
alone pretty much.
Yeah, the Pudge. DJ goes in for it and they finish him off. All right, Liquid's like, okay, enough is enough.
Yeah, I'm not getting sharded by the tier 4s again. I'll let you do it. They forced the Pudge buyback. They forced the Tuskar buyback. Beautiful fight execution from Fnatic. I mean, they passed the cheese to Matumba. He was going to pop it there if he doesn't get snap coiled on the back end. Somehow, Fnatic finding openings in these fights that are extremely one-sided. But as you said, Liquid just demolishing through with the back of this refreshed Razor.
What do you think about this new 25 talent for Razor? Do you feel like this actually makes the hero even better late game? The fact that you now steal attack speed instead of the double.
I mean, it's not doing anything this game.
yeah.
Stealing Pudge attack speed, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty nasty talent, especially if you get multiple links.
Bounce back off of the Lotus Orb, but there's so much damage coming in from Mickey. It almost blew up Palos. Zai's going to go for it, though. Lincoln flops the Dismember. Palos back into the bound, but he can't quite make it. Zai finishes him off.
Shard block me here, son.
Zai, you don't give a damn, it seems, sir. I mean, after that game 1, which was rough for Zai, it's nice to see him with some vim and vigor going in, doing a little fountain diving.
Not too fed him a little cheese, you know.
Oh, very nice.
Congratulatory cheese. Armel looking to try and turn this around. All right.
Pull it back, so close, but not quite into the fountain. It's okay, Zai's been there before.
Yeah, he's used to it. He's still at Satanic.
Yeah.
Can always, spell man fight his way out. Game ain't over yet here.
Well, there's still a tier 2 up, so Liquid is going to have to go either base or out. Only they choose to go for Throne. Fnatic trying to fight it out with Armel, but you could see they're just not a match for Liquid. This time around, there is way more answers for these slippery heroes on the side of Fnatic. Liquid will even out the series, so they get the tie 1-1 and keep their hopes for staying out of that deadly bottom 2 of groups.